to another vlog. Today is quite a Christmassy vlog and I'll be showing you around our cute cottage and all of the kind of Christmas decor that I've been doing over the last couple of weeks to get it ready for my family for Christmas. We are in the middle of putting up this Christmas tree that John got this morning on the way back from dropping Tabitha off at nursery. It's from like a little independent farm. It's in a pot. I wanted a real tree this year, and one of our real trees that we had from our old cottage, unfortunately it basically died in all that really bad heat we had. I am currently going to decorate this one with probably not much help from this little doggy. And my daughter's got a tree upstairs, so I'm going to get some decorations out and pop them upstairs in her room with one of her fairy toys. So it's, you know, a bit magical for her, and she can come home and maybe put some decorations on her tree, because that's what she asked for. I know she's 3, but that's what she asked for, and I'm going to decorate this one, which I'm excited to do. I've already put some twinkly lights on. I like colour. I wouldn't say maximalist, I would just say bright, fun, kind of vibrant colour, and that's what we're kind of going for this year with this tree. It's quite a small cottage, so we've got quite a little tree. It's about, I think it was 55 centimetres tall, which is, I don't know, 4 foot and a bit maybe. But I've got all of our decorations here. I've got them here. Gold star that I want to go on the top, but we need the pole for it, which is on our like fake tree that's in the roof. And then I've got some baubles here. I've so far started to cover it in kind of cute little woodland animals and a couple of felt things. So I've got a cat and a hamster on there. The cat is because I adore my 2 cats, and my mum bought me that one year. And the hamster my husband made. It's a little felt hamster. The first time that we did felting together, because I like felting, he made my hamster Walter. We used to live in London and we had a little hamster called Walter, and my husband made him, even down to his little black dot on his nose, and it's super cute. Now that hamster, I know like people just think, oh, it's a silly little hamster, but he was so clever. He would come when you called him, he would just sit on your hand. I could sit and watch a film, he'd just sit on my shoulder and like doze off. He was just the sweetest hamster. I'm getting things ready to go on this tree, and as I mentioned, my daughter's tree. Obviously things like this she's gonna love and want on her tree. But on our tree down here, I'm kind of still going with the, like I said, woodland theme, but kind of whimsical at the same time. I am not one for, I might change my mind one day, you know, if I had a huge barn conversion. I don't know if I would actually. But I was gonna say I'm not one for like a tree that's all the same colour. And I don't think I've ever been like that. I like them to be fun and kind of bright and vibrant and, you know, rainbowy coloured. For me that's just more fun and a bit of a mix of things and kind of chaotic at the same time. I think that's kind of Christmas in a nutshell, isn't it? Like chaotic and a mix of different things and lots of different people coming together, and that's just kind of what I love about it. Siblings are quite different to me, so both of my brothers are a bit more, a lot more like pared back and I wouldn't say minimalist because they're not. So my older brother will usually have, his wife and him will do like a really beautiful kind of deep teal coloured tree. They've done other colours, but I love that they do that because it's just so them. Because when they got married they had a gorgeous like teal wedding and everything was just like ice blue. It was at Christmas, it was so pretty. Whereas my other brother, he likes it kind of like pared back a bit, so I will be interested to see if they, I think my older brother will do trees because he's got children, but I don't know if my younger brother will. So it'll be interesting to see what they do this year with their trees. But I've always just found it really kind of fascinating that they are, I can't put 2 there the same, that they are quite different to me in my decor. I would say I'm probably more like my parents, but I have a lot less stuff. Growing up we had obviously such a big house, which we recently downsized from. Yeah, we just had lots of things, and you can't really have lots of kind of stuff when you've got a small home. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get a couple of bits up on the tree. And this year I'm going to brave it and use some glass baubles. Whether or not this is a good idea, I don't know. If they get broken, they get broken. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it will be done in time for my daughter to get home. And I'm not obviously going to tell her. I'm going to wait for her to come in and she can be all excited. But I just thought it was nice to kind of like start getting the cottage ready and have some joy in time for kind of Christmas. I have also been growing paper whites. You can see the little tiny flowers up here, and I've got narcissi here, or are they daffodil? I'm not sure. But anyway, we've got some bulbs growing, and then hyacinths down here. And I love having bulbs growing kind of like around this time of year. It brings so much like warmth and life and joy to the cottage. And I was quite ill last year and the year before mentally around this time. Really bad 3 years ago, really, really bad. So I always try and do things like that to just add a little bit of joy to my day. If I'm having a bad day, you can go over and smell the daffodils, see life is blooming, and it's something that you've got to kind of nurture and look after when the garden's quite kind of like asleep outside. So just a little tip for anyone that maybe does gardening and misses all of that this time of year. Well, this morning we got up to go to our daughter's nativity play, took my mum and dad, all of us bundled in the car, and it just happens to be that the nativity play isn't today, it's next week. So yeah, we went and had a breakfast at a local farm shop instead, which was really nice. But yeah, I've been talking to my daughter and kind of hyping her up about it, and then I got the day wrong. I'm probably not the first or the last parent to do that. But yeah, I've now borrowed my, I don't know if I can lift this, borrowed my mum's carpet cleaner, no, floor cleaner. I have the carpet cleaner, she has a floor cleaner. And I'm just cleaning our floors, which might seem a little bit crazy to do in winter because it just gets so muddy all the time, especially with dogs and cats and children and just like generally. But yeah, I just really wanted to get it done, and I usually just do it with my like hand, like scrub, with a brush, and it's so good. So I've just tipped some disinfectant on the floor, which smells amazing, like honestly, not an ad or anything, I swear. This stuff that I've been using, it smells amazing, and it's just, yeah, it's just brilliant. Right, we're going to clean the kitchen floor now, okay? Because it's pretty gross and muddy, isn't it? Yeah? Good girl. The floor is now sparkling clean. I am actually horrified at what my mum's floor cleaner picked up. We've got a Vax one that's like a carpet cleaner. It also does hard floors, but I'm just like, how good actually is it considering what we picked up? I think it is still pretty good. It's great for the carpets, but I don't know if it kind of like works so much on the hard floor. But that one of my mum's, oh, I literally picked up enough like grit and dirt and things to probably plant a pot, and enough fluff to make myself a new dog or cat. Like, oh my gosh. And the water was like this colour, like it was disgusting. Yeah, I was gonna wait because we're having to have some stuff done to our door, and I was gonna wait, but I'm kind of glad I've done it then, and I then can do it again afterwards. There is always that. And it took me maybe like an hour to do in here and in the bathroom, and then clean it all out as well. Even though my mum was like, oh, don't worry about that, I'll do that. God, I could not have left that. I would have been like horrified. So I'm gonna make myself a coffee and get on with just tidying the rest of the house and do some Christmassy bits. welcome to my sparkly little cottage living room, where we have got our adorable Christmas tree up and a festive kind of foliage over our fireplace, and other little touches like, I don't know, little ribbons on the light and snowflakes hanging up, and also our advent calendar, which we get out every year, and we've had this one for 3 years now. This one we put up for treats for our daughter. I think the first couple of years we did it for kind of ourselves, but as she's kind of got older, it's really just hers, and we fill it full of cute little treats, I guess. So we've got crystals in here, which are kind of fairy crystals. We've got hairbands, like this beautiful sparkly bow, and another hairband here, snowman one, chocolate there, this is from John's parents, and then a little box here that we got her to put all of her crystals in. She was very excited about that. And this one, this sparkly ball, if I bang it, you can see it's shiny and, you know, it flashes lots of different colours. I just think it's quite kind of fun for her to have something like that that she can open every day. Pretty much all of the little trinkety things in there that I've shown you, like the hairbands and things like that, are actually mine. So I've just gone through my drawers and things of stuff that I've either not used for years or she's never seen, and thought, you know what, I'll just put those in there and she's gonna love that. Christmas tree tour. It is so sparkly and has got lots of really pretty things on. We've got these, which I have got from the White Company. I've had those for quite a long time now. Got this star here, and then up here the giant snowflake. That's my only thing I've bought this year. I thought it was just so lovely and I've wanted one for ages. We've got these cute little robins that are felt that came out of Christmas crackers last year. We've got beautiful sparkly glittery baubles, you can see. Lots of just really pretty things. This here is from Tabitha's first Christmas, and it's a ribbon with her height on. And we've got, this is super cute. This is a like hand blown glass suite that you might remember from a video last year that I bought myself last year. I always buy myself one present decoration. And I think it looks so gorgeous. I love the kind of like higgledy-piggledy, colourful, loved Christmas tree like this. I think they should be fun. I know everyone's got different views and opinions, but that's kind of mine. Other little things I've done are like these felt garlands we've got. This one has got little reindeers, Christmas trees, and like mushrooms on. And then if we come this way, we've got up here some Christmas cards. This is literally a tension rod that we had from our old, gosh, what was that from? I feel like it was from our old rail or something we had somewhere upstairs for clothes, and we were going to throw it away, and then I was like, no, that fits there perfectly, so we've got that there. And then we've got just little hanging things like this, which is from my childhood, that my mum asked if I wanted, kind of on pictures. And then let's go through into the kitchen. In the kitchen I have put up a super pretty lit up star over here. It can actually go outside, and we do have 3, but 2 of them have actually basically broken. The it's really annoying, the wire kind of disconnected from it, because I did give one to my parents to have. So yeah, we're gonna have to have a go at fixing that, I think. But I love it, and you can do lots of different kind of things on it. I like it static, but you can have it so it like twinkles and does all these different things. Up here we have got my gorgeous antler deer head thing. Everyone always loves this. It is absolutely enormous. It's so extra. Let me come over here and you can kind of see how amazing that looks in the kitchen. It's just so sparkly and it lights up every evening. And yeah, we have that out for Christmas. And when it's not Christmas, we have a big clock there. So I keep looking up there expecting to see the time, and then I'm like, oh, there's a sparkly antler. There's a sparkly deer stag head up there. A lot of my mugs are in the dishwasher, I think 3. So it's not looking super full, but I do have Christmas mugs all along here, my cozy mugs. And then here I've got some kind of cute festive decorations that you can see just dangling off of pegs and knobs and that sort of thing. And then my lamp up here, I change that seasonally, so I have a little red velvet, not velvet, it's felt bow on there, which just adds a little bit of kind of glamour. And I think bows are kind of in fashion. I sort of ignore fashion, but yeah. And then there is a garland up here that I made with my daughter. So I cut up and dehydrated some slices of oranges, limes and lemons, and then got her to string it on here. And it looks so pretty, and I think homemade things are just so nice. And then over here I've got this giant fabric bow, which matches some Christmas wrappings we've got from Sophie Yorpot. And we've got a little advent candle. It's a bit wobbly in there. That'll be okay though, won't it?
Yeah, you can just drop a little bit of wax at the bottom.
I could put it in our snake. Will it fit in our snake one? Can your mother?
That's got a spike at the bottom, so it should be good.
Yeah. Your mother's not going to be too impressed that it's in like a creepy snake thing.
The owl is a bit more Christmassy.
Pardon?
The owl is a bit more
No,
Christmassy.
this is gold and sparkly. Why are snakes? Can they not enjoy Christmas like normal people? And that doesn't wobble in there as much. So we're going to do our advent candle in the snake. Anthropology, if anyone is wondering. And we forgot to light this yesterday. It was just so chaotic because we came back from the Pig Hotel and it was chaos, wasn't it, when we came home, because I wasn't well. I'd had a really bad flare up from EDS. I'm still not feeling 100%, and then we did Advents with Tabitha, and then she got overwhelmed, and then she went to bed because she was so tired, and then you and I just watched a bit of Love Actually, and I think you wrapped a couple of presents that are under the tree. Always good. Always good. Yeah, and I've been doing a lot today as well, so yeah, I've not got around to doing this, but anyway, it's lit, so we've got to do to number 2. And I've also got my advent candle, this one, which is St. Evil's. I feel like St. Evil's works better with the snake, but I think it's St. Evil's. You don't know either. Does anybody? St. Ival. That sounds really pompous.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Cornish. It can't be well, it's an E.
St. Ives.
Yeah, but that's an I. I don't know.
This amazing candle company that you've just seen on my last video with the unboxing of the Advents, yeah. Really like them. Right, let's go and have a look upstairs in our festive bedroom. We are in my daughter's room first, and for Christmas we put up our little Christmas tree that we have had like up on the table in our bedroom. We had it in our dining room one year, but this year we thought, let's give her a Christmas tree and she can decorate it with things that we already have, basically. So yeah, a lot of these decorations are from my mum, my grandma, from me, and I put them all in like a little basket for her, and I left them here next to her fairy. This one here, she's called Holly. She was actually, I got her for Tabitha this year. She was actually a present I got for her. And Tabitha's one decoration she got herself this year is this dog, which is a dragon from Julia Donaldson book, I think. I think she's been reading it at school, so she was like really keen to have one of those. And I think it's super cute. And if I shut the curtain, you can see like at night time, she has it on at night time and she loves it. So it all lights up and makes her room all sparkly and really pretty. And then hanging above we've got, oh, it's so cute, like little Christmas dinosaurs and things like that. And then above her bed, I'm not sure whether to leave this up. Let me open the curtains again. So I'm not sure whether to leave this just up all year because it looks so pretty, the bow above her bed. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if I should or not. What do you think? But yeah, it's really pretty above the canopy. I could do a different coloured bow. I could make one that's kind of got pink flowers on or something, because we are hoping to redecorate her room at some point and get her a big girl bed as she grows out of this. This is her cot that we've just taken the side off of, and I've kind of turned it into, I guess, a like day bed is what they're called. So yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go and have a look in mine and my husband's bedroom. I've decorated for Christmas, mainly around the bed actually. So if we come over here, so I've mainly decorated our bed area with a wreath, sparkly lights, beautiful dark green velvet or like duvet throw. I've got this gingham kind of red cotton bedding and these amazing giant cushions, and it's so cozy. It's actually so warm now that I have our radiator off at night, and Pepper still comes in and sleeps between our pillows, don't you? Which is why we've still only got like standard pillows on a super duper king, and the pillows are really small behind the giant green ones. You can't see them, thank goodness, but yeah, they are super poofy and cozy, but they are quite small on the bed. So in the middle we have a little pink pillow. That's Pepper's pillow, isn't it? You sleep in the bed, don't you? And then this is Boris's blanket, this grey one here. He's not in it at the moment, but he was in it earlier. You can see the little paws where they've walked across. It's so cute. But yeah, our cosy bedroom for Christmas is complete, and I love it this year because it's just so simple. And I thought these are kind of things I can change. So like these things can go onto the bed. The cushions can either stay or I can reverse them. The other side's kind of pale, which works for spring. And then I could put kind of pinkier cushions, which I've got in the bed, underneath up here. And I can put different kind of lights and things up here, which I thought would work really nicely. Well, thank you so much for watching today's vlog. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you are new here, then welcome, and please hit subscribe. If you've been here before and you've watched my videos, then thank you so much. It means so much to me that people are enjoying kind of watching my little videos. Kind of so surreal, to be honest, but yeah, I hope you've got some inspiration from the cottage, be it from like the Christmas tree or the Advent, or even like lighting a candle, or I don't know, whatever it might be. And know that you don't have to go out and buy loads of new things. You really don't have to. And you can enjoy kind of what you've got, or the fruits of nature, as it were, from foraging and things like that. So yeah, I will see you on our next video. Bye.